Next. Whoa. Turnovers. Ty Simpson has 1 pick this year. Okay. OU has not gotten turnovers hardly at all except for last week. All right. So they are going to have to come in to hostile territory and play a team that doesn't turn the ball over, and they got to force turnovers. You're not going to win this game without forcing turnovers, okay? I don't care if it's turnovers on downs, interceptions, fumbles, whatever. You're going to have to force them. You went into Tennessee and you got 2 picks, and then you took a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Shout out to R. Mason Thomas, stiff arming a dude for 15 to 20 yards and going for 6. Heck of a play, man. Can they do it? You got to get turnovers. You're going to have to get pressure on Simpson. When Simpson has a clean pocket, he is going to dice you up with this receiving core, and it's not going to be pretty because next up was, can the OU secondary hold up? And I had them as 2 separate points, but I think they go hand in hand because you're going to have to get turnovers. You're going to have a pass rush, okay? You're going to have to get back there. You got to disrupt. And even with all that, your offense is going to have a pulse because your defense isn't scoring 20-plus points, and I think you're going to have over 20 to win this game, okay? Simpson he's a Heisman contender for a reason. He is such a good quarterback when he has time to throw. Alabama hasn't played a pass rush like this at all, okay? They're going to get after him. They're going to have some chances, and if OU gets some chances, you get a pass rush. Pass rush causes mistakes. Mistakes lead to turnovers. Turnovers lead to points, generally. OU's going to have them. And I think they're going to have – I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to have 2. I'm going to go ahead and write it down. 2 turnovers. Force 2 turnovers, and they can't have any to win this game, okay? And once again, I sat here, I talked up Texas, and I laid out all these ways they can win, and I picked Georgia. You know why? Because I think Georgia wins that game because I don't think Texas does those things. Same thing right here. I think OU does put up a little bit better of a fight, but just like the Boers Washington teams, what do? They play close games and win. Same thing's happening here. This might be a close one, whatever, but I don't think Alabama makes enough mistakes. And personally, I'm just not betting against it. It wouldn't shock me if they got beat, but I'm not betting against it, okay? I'm taking Alabama to win, all right? OU can do everything I basically just said. Run the ball with the running back. Force turnovers. Get a pass rush. Force turnovers. Get a pass rush. Force turnovers. I'm saying those multiple times because they are emphasized. They have to do them. Because if they don't, they didn't get a pass rush or force turnovers against Texas hardly. Okay? And we saw what happened. They're going to have to do that here. You're not going in Tuscaloosa and winning without turnovers and big plays. They did it at Neyland. Can they do it at Bryant-Denny? I don't know.